in the morning, no, we can't even remember. Yo, this is fact that I've written. Alcohol causes 75% of the violence to be in Britain. I'm spitting lyrical facts to the jack straw, telling them that it's wise to delegalize the draw, with metaphors and medical evidence, showing them the marijuana be burning from the mansions to the tenements.
The ganja smoker, herb cultivator, world champion, split maker, build a ciggy so big I use 152 packets of Rizla paper. I sparked it up in the UK, you can smell the vapors in Jamaica. Slams out the whole of my brain like Kobe Bryant playing for the Lakers. I process hydrophonic data, smoke sensimelia by the acre. It never affects my breathing or lungs, I exercise like Mr. Motivator. Getting stoned on the wrist like on the side of a skyscraper. I'd rather be a herbaholic than an alcoholic, narcotic class A drug taker. Listen to my words, ganja is natural herb, grown for the earth. It used to be associated with Rastafarians who praise hell till I shed the curse. But it's not only smoked by vegetarian Rastafarians, it's smoked by the Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancers, Leos, Virgos, Sagittarians, Libyans, Scorpions, Capricorns, Pisces, and the Aquarians. Everyone in the zodiac, I'm sure they're not all black and Rastafarians. People have been smoking herb from the earth's first days. It grows on Solomon's grave. Even when Jesus was crucified, you can see his eyes were glazed. Herb helps me concentrate, meditate, keep my body and mind in a healthy state, giving me brainwaves, helping my third eye to navigate. Ganja me loving me like and ganja, smoking a high rate, killing a pirate. Herbaholic, violent, chronic, I smoke before I flip on my cake. Then I freestyle and translate into all languages that understanding this. In the four corners of the earth, I spread my words like an evangelist. You'll disappear in the candlemas, you can't handle the split that I smoke. Make you feel dizzy like someone suffering from vertigo on a tightrope. How the fuck you think angels sing angelic, reaching for the high notes? Cause in the heaven they're getting high, cause up in the sky blow my smoke. Take a choke and get shot like an electric bolt. 2,000 megawatts of cystic. Test this and I leave you breathless. I blaze purple haze and skunk trees, many weed from many countries. Smoke shit from the Amazon jungle, trees grown from the outer Hebrides. I defy laws of gravity while flying to another galaxy. Smoking Martian weed that gave me hallucinogenic alien palaces. I got turquoise weed from Pluto with yellow dots in it. So addictive, anyone who smokes it swears blind and I put rocks in it. I got an aphrodisiac weed from Venus to stiffen the penis. Give it your girl to start to pirouette on your dick like ballerinas. People think radiation gave the X-Men their superpowers, but how can you really tell them it came from smoking super skunk butts and flowers?
You like that weed I was smoking? That weed's from the east.
We done put a hump in the camel's back.
Weed food.
Boogie boogie in your brain, drive you insane.
Yo, now what you gonna do? Puff the Buddha bless. Yo, puff the Buddha bless. Yo,
I live a dirty life, let it leak out my mind. Mudslide, get your flow to devise. Hop on and take a ride. Mudslide, 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 mudslide. You couldn't withstand, took your hype man. Plus my mic in his chest and made him into a permanent mic stand. Dirty beats smelling like trash cans, with the nauseous aftertaste on stage, gridlock in the face. And you stop breathing with this nylon shoelace, tossing my records in foreign lands. Flat-footed, walking on hot holes in quicksands. Unimpressed, unpleased that your brain freeze. My tongues are flying, adventurous trapeze. 360 tucks, venom like air ducts. Violent as incoming hockey pucks. Canuck, give you braces made of razor blades. Darkest tinted sunshades. Lost in the stage, a digital analog. Crash National Guards in my digital. Condition mics like late night jaws. Watch out for the mudslide. I live a dirty life, let it leak out my mind. Mudslide, catch a flow to the slides. Hop on, then take a ride. Mudslide, 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 mudslide. I live a dirty life, let it leak out my mind. Mudslide, catch a flow to the slides.
Je reste droit comme une infinie ligne en acier. La colonne vertébrale chargée d'électricité comme si j'allais disjoncter. Discret, souterrain d'un calme chromé métallique. Suivant d'un différents mécanismes, côtoyant différents micro-organismes. Les rats, les blagues, les mégots de cigarettes abîment ma surface et m'oxyde. C'est sur moi que la retourne glisse comme au podagré. J'ai trop le bruit sur mon sillon. Des peuples entiers sont soudain légers comme des plumes. Je ressens des vibrations tout le long lorsque loin les petites lumières s'allument. Transmission en code mort, station après station. L'annonce d'une arrivée comme une prémonition. Un son sourd, un concours de circonstances. Lorsque deux monstres de métal se croisent, je tremble, je sursaute et je danse, je m'étale. Je rase le sol, je m'écrase pour mieux les laisser s'affronter, soutenant leurs pieds. Souvent je me chevauche moi-même, parier, quadrillé. Mes tentacules se déploient d'une porte à l'autre de la ville. Tellement de style que certains me sniffent. Une tige en ferraille, poli, limité, je suis un rail.
Temptation, things that run through your head. Like I wonder what my friend's girlfriend's like in bed. Yo, I bet sometimes she thinks of me instead. Greed, that has to do with more than you need. Sin, that's usually what temptation leads. Turning into an addiction in an instant, take heed. Feeding off your ego, cash, confusion, and sex. That's why like every 8 months you end up back with your ex. For a couple days and then remember why it wasn't meant to be. Go your separate ways and think, I wonder what got into me. You're done, but then another 8 months comes around eventually. Vicious circle, I've done some things that aren't worth mentioning. Temptation made me do some things I regret. Easy to fall into, but hard to forget. Used to put the blame on others, but that's a bunch of nonsense. Now I try to focus and just listen to my conscience.
Yo, I'm talking about temptation and its relation to the human nation. The obvious, money, drugs, sexual frustration. How else can you explain public funding drain? The escalating murder rate and the climb to fame. It makes men touch parts that are not to be. It makes women clutch parts that are a part of me. So all that surface level service is the day-to-day, an ongoing basis in desire and display. The first sensation recognized by script. We can't detach ourselves from it once we get into it. And why would we? It feels better with the shadows closer. Comfortable feeling of comparing yours to overdose. Sometimes innocent, at other times consequential. 9 out of the 10 times done is purely confidential. Harder to handle when your crew's talking in your ear. Until you learn to abstain, it draws you near. Temptation.
You have something to say. Please, speak up. Please, speak up. Please. Please spit to split the uncomfortable silence. Even passionate passages that demand the reign of quiet, which it does, and beckons me to free my case, style and discuss my plans once released in the wild. I stand surrounded by foliage and fauna, with my face to the clouds. The tongue traces the contours of accumulated cumulus. This predicament I ruminated on numerous moments before, assuming more than studious. The bulb above my head is luminous. The sun confides in my confidence and decides to set. The teal dyes turn black like the tears of the tortured. Once mixed with my own blood and sweat, it appears something's been altered. The balance is now upset. How to teeter on the border and I falter or fall into an abyss of all your fears is a question that I ask next. To which I hear nothing but the sonorous thumping of a million hearts pumping. From human to insect, you are not incorrect. If outside the radius height, nice seems vast and infinite. What it is what you don't know you don't want. So pissed I witnessed many wander blissfully ignorant. Ponder, I didn't create this, I just related, translated, but to the messages just still oblivious. I can't be irate and live it, I just have to live with it. Somewhat explain why that's not ridiculous. Don't expect me to maintain my integrity and refrain from intellectually dissecting the weakness of my strain. From my double helix protein chain to the blatant unattainable claims of the politically acclaimed. It's critical. Are you able to recognize when you're a pawn in the fame? To which I hear nothing but the sonorous thumping of a billion hearts pumping to the beat of the same played out drum break, laid out beautifully displayed. Come, take some, it's fake but tailor-made, bearing the latest name of your favorite label with the current greatest claim. We can do it better, but you've been trained to like it plain. So the assorted spice added to every letter sentence spent in vain. Where the hell is the grain? Why ain't you going against it? Don't tell me you're not to blame. The bone around your brain that dense. Tense from my last visit, is it? Too intense is the event when I deliver every sentence so deliberate and beyond. Children wait for my lines like my eyes for the red orange morn. The next day's been born. It's too risky for this broadcast to be on, so when you wake I will be gone. Please speak up. You have something to say. You have something to say. Please Speak up. You have something to say. Do you have something to say? Please. Speak up. You have something to say. Do you have something